Hello YouTube and welcome to the dojo. You're here with Samurai Man and today we've got ourselves Generations Wheeljack. You can see he's got the nice Autobot logo right there on the top. I love it. The nice same Wheeljack colors. They got the red, the green, and the white. And they got nice silver here. They got that pegged in. It's on a nice little clip point right there. The fin and this front tracks, the reveal the shield tracks, they just repainted it, added a little detail. Subtle change that makes a big difference. A nice gunmetal for the grill, and they got a nice still silver paint for the wheels, and they've also got a nice gunmetal. Also got red for the tail lights, and they got a nice, the same gunmetal also, they got it here for the windshield, a nice dark gray for the windows all around except for this one. So there's just the paint applications. They did a really great job with it. It's not doesn't at all look like a dull figure. And just to show off the comparisons with the Prime Wheeljack versus Generation, it is a much bigger figure than the Prime one, but they both still have the same type of paint applications, just the style is different. They've even got this, they both have the gray here instead of an actual windshield. Wheeljacks are all looking very Jackie-ish. Now let's get down to transformation. But you just want to open up this whole back compartment, reveals the hands. Just move those there. Take this whole door section and just fold it down. What you want to do is just pull this whole front section forward a bit. One side went. There you go. And just you'll hear them click. It's a subtle thing, but still. And then just untab the whole front grill and bring it forward to make the feet. He's got some heel spurs right here, so I love that. I love heel spurs on any figure. And then here you got sliding points right here. You just pull this and then slide them out. And slide them out. And then you just want to bring down, well, twist around. The arms are on a ball joint at the shoulder, so you just want to move those out of the way. Bring the tires around. You just bring those. And then you got a nice auto morph gimmick. You just unfold out the hands. Bring up the chest. Just, there you go. Bring up the whole chest segment. Pops out his head, splits out the arms, brings out this little bit of detail here. The gun stored in the back here, so you can just take that out. I always have a hard time getting out this panel just because it's so flat. Oh, there we go. I actually got it this time, so that's nice. And then you want to take this, and he's got the two little tabs. You can see the two little holes right there. This is on a double hinge, by the way, so this part's on a double hinge. You just bring this down and bring it forward, and you kind of want to angle it. You got to angle it right. Just push it in. There we go, yeah. See? So you want to get these out of the way first. And then if you want, you could flip out these bits here. They're supposed to be the wings on tracks. They took off like the little rocket parts, so that way it differentiates them. And it does look accurate, so I just leave them out. Have the wheels forward, already done that. So there we go. He's fully transformed. And if you want, you can take the weapon. You just fold this part out. It's on a hinge. And then just make sure it's in there tight. You can have him hold it in his hand as a gun. You can make it more G1 accurate and just peg it into the shoulder. It does kind of get in the way. His head does kind of get in the way like his earpieces. But, I mean, it looks good when it's at an angle anyway, so it's fine. Just have that there. So, there is Generations Wheeljack. And if you want, you can have him hold these things. They just hold in his hand. I don't know if they're supposed to be wrenches or what. I thought it was kind of lame just because it's supposed to be like Wheeljack is like the Autobot gizmo guy. He makes all their inventions and stuff, and he's out there fighting with a wrench. What I do is I take it and put the clip points to use and just peg them in right here, that little bar. I just peg it in right there on both of them. Fills in his legs a bit, so that's a nice little detail. See a really nice head sculpt there, very classic Wheeljack style. He's got the light piping for his ear things, because in the show, every time he talked, they would light up since he didn't have a mouth or anything. Like, hello, Optimus! I've got a new invention for you today. I don't know, something. Just do what you want. So if you want to make him look more like the IDW version, the Robots in Disguise version, see, he's got the two cannons or missiles or whatever. He's got them two on his shoulder. But if you want, just take it. He's got the clip points on both sides of him. This was really meant for tracks when he had the missiles, but it's just, if you want, it's really just do whatever you want just because he's got the options in there. So now he's got the two missile things. They're not quite at his back, but they look alright. It does give them a decent representation of that. That's just if you want. It's whatever is up to you. Like I always say, it's your toy, your imagination. Do whatever you want. Articulation, he's actually got a lot on a ball joint all the way up. 90-degree bend at the knee. His actual feet do have a little bit of movement. And they actually are on like a hinge thing right here, so you can bring them up and down. His heel spur even has a ball joint, because they're supposed to be tracks, his feet. But they're his heels. Can go in and out. He's got a double hinge joint at the elbow, which is awesome. I love double hinge joints. So much posability options. And he's got a swivel at the wrist also, which is a nice little touch. You don't always see that with figures. He's got a swivel right there at the bicep. His chest even moves up and down a bit if you want to do that. So he does have some waist movement, as you saw. He can go 360. Head is on a ball joint, goes all the way around. You can't really move it up or down too much just because he's got a really big face. It's a very, very big face. But he can do that. His wings can fold like you saw before. They look more wingish like this than they do with like the rocket things or anything. And you can bring them all the way up or down or fold them away. You don't even have to have them showing if you don't want it. He's got the clip point here so this can move. You can have it on both sides. Both have very similar body types. I like how they kept them very original to the Wheeljack design. They got the wheels up here at the top, same as him. The chest is also the top of the car, same as him. They got the windshield there. Hood of the car / bumper that turn into the feet. But they did include the fins. They still have like the same similar fin thing. Still got the ear things going on. And they've got the face plates going on. I do love that they made the faceplate the toy version, because in the show he usually doesn't have it on unless he's going to the battle. But you can see they both still have the fin on the back and the windshield. So they definitely did a great job on making both figures look very accurate to what they originally were. Transform back, just start by unclipping this, and well, I guess you can just fold it up for now. Fold it up, just put it away. And then you just want to fold in his wings, or his fins, whatever you want to call them. And then unpeg the backpack, and then just fold that down. Take the feet, bring them in. Also, I forgot to mention you can move his tire is on its own little hinge. So I don't know if it's just they just gave the option for how you want to pose it. I don't know if it has, maybe it has to do with transformation, but it really just seems like they just gave the option of how you want to position it on his feet. And then you just peg all this back in, then just push his feet up. They go up about 2 clicks. I don't know if you can hear both of them, but it does make a difference. So just put his feet up there, peg this whole hood section together. There we go. And now let's do the hands. Just want to fold them in. And let's get these out of the way. Fold them in and then bring the chest component down. Yeah, just bring that whole thing down. It'll bring his head down to put away, so that way they'll line up there. And then just have his hands, twist them around on the ball joint. So that way, and then here, let's move the tires. You have to flip the tires back around. So anyways, flip his hands on the ball joint. So you want to have them out, out like that. Bring them out. You have to push in the doors, actually. So push in the doors first. Remember, we had that slider joint. So just bring it back down, push it back in. Do the same thing on both sides. Push it back in. And then just fold everything in, fold it back up, fold it back up. And then get the pegs back in there. See these little tabs and pegs just to hold it in place. Just get that in there. And then the way you want to do it is, originally the first time I transformed it, I tried doing this. I tried flipping his hands down and then bringing this up. It actually will not work that way. So what you have to do first is just get his hands into these pockets first. See, you want to, I don't know why this does this. And then just bring this whole section down and it'll fit perfectly. I don't know what it is, but that's just how it's engineered. Clip point. And just put it back in there. And there you have Wheeljack with his weapon hanging off the bottom because I forgot to put it back in properly. If you can get your hands on him, I really recommend him. Like, he is an awesome, awesome figure. I really didn't have any complaints at all, I don't think. Yeah, if you can get this guy, get him. He's an awesome figure. So, this has been Samurai Man. Have a great day.